All right, I'm here with Bob Griswold, and Bob is with SwimClips, and we've been working together to try to work underwater, above water camera and attach it to the EO system, and we're getting there. But as we're getting there, we're learning a lot about stroke and propulsion and movement of the different vectors and how the downward force is affecting the propulsive force. And two things that we're working on, Bob, is the front of the stroke,
Right.
which we'll look at right now.
Mhm.
And then we're going to look at the finish of the stroke. And this individual at Wayne State we've been working with him for a couple of weeks, and he has been working on the front end catch. And this blip right here is right here when he hits the water. Right? So you're going to see that just a little propulsive. The blue line is propulsive. The purple line is the vertical, right? And it goes downward, then upward, right? Then downward, then upward. And we'll see how those different forces are vectored and how you can change the vector, the downward vector, into a more propulsive. And that's what we're working on. So you can see as he moves through his stroke here, he hits the water. He quickly has some propulsive force into his catch, right? And that's what we've been working on. Can he get more? Sure, yes, he can get more. But right at this point, he's pressing down, but at the same time, getting some propulsive vector here. So the press down there is the same at the same time as increasing the propulsive force. So as he catches here, he's probably maximizing. He's probably right in here. Okay, he's maximizing his downward. He's going to come up a little bit, then back down, and then back up. So you can watch that happen. Comes down, right? Then he goes back. Now from here on up, it's going this direction. He's coming up towards the surface. So he is vectoring upward, but at the same time, he's adding propulsive force to this. Now, a lot of swimmers, and he was one of them, releases the water at this point so that you could see this hand just slides straight up, right? And it's straight up, but instead of going straight up, right now, he is actually bending this wrist and pressing backwards. Now, can he do it better? Absolutely, right? We've worked some drills to try to get him to this point, but he can continue to get better. Yeah, you see he's still pushing on the water. And Bob, I think you were the one that observed this, is that as he's finishing here, he's really releasing the water, but he's still got
The maximum propulsive force. That's amazing. How did you get? I'm assuming the before wasn't that good, right? So what did you do to get to this point?
Well, we did drills. We actually put some paddles on him that we created at Michigan. The paddles we actually made them at Michigan to keep this hand on the water as it presses back and not allow it to slide. So, and I'll put a little video of that on the Instagram. I think actually might have been on my last Instagram.
Awesome. Very, very cool.
Good. Any questions?
No, this is fantastic. So finally getting data and video together in swimming is just love it.
Yeah, I mean, data can be interpreted in a lot of different ways, right?
Right.
And having an above and below water camera system that syncs to the data will give us the ability to really pinpoint the actual forces that are on the water.
And speaking as a former swimmer myself, I know you are too, obviously. It makes it so much easier to understand what the swimmer can do when they see it in video as well.
Yeah.
Great.
And this is just the right hand, and this is just the underwater view. I mean, you and I have looked at both above end water and right and left. And we've chosen this one cycle at the very end because we could see it the best. And it's such an exemplary cycle of both the front end catch and the back end press.
Right.
And so the two areas that you could really work on. And he does a really good job of not, I could show vertical forces, horizontal forces, but he does a real good job of not sweeping in and out and losing a big portion of his propulsive force by sweeping in and out.
Right, exactly. Oh, this is a great example. Thank you very much, Mike. This is awesome.
You're welcome, Bob.